SMT Nation, we back. Nation, if you've been following all of the polls in the community tab of this channel, you've seen it's been pretty active. The polls involve questions on whether or not you like a certain carrier. I've asked about T-Mobile, I've asked about Verizon and AT&T. Some of the results have been kind of surprising and eye-opening in my opinion. And the engagement from the community has been great. So if it's your first time here and you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and then turn on the bell notifications icon so you know whenever I post videos and polls, monitor that community tab. And of course, like and share this video if you want to help out this channel directly. All right, so I asked the question, polled here on the screen, do you like Dish Wireless, aka Boost Mobile, aka Boost Infinite? Decent engagement. We got 466 votes. Simple question, simple options. It's either yes or no. And by a very wide margin, the widest of any margin out of all of the polls, the SMT Nation says 75% of you don't like Dish Wireless, Boost Mobile, Boost Infinite. Only 25% of you approve or like the company. All right, so let's talk about the 25% of you that like it. I think for those folks, they're enjoying the network access. I think for what it's worth, they might be pleased with some of the plans that they've been using, and the service has been reliable, and they've been happy with the plan with respect to the value that they're receiving, based on cost and whatever features they get from it. They may have had Boost for a long time and things have been great, and then they don't expect it to change and don't want it to change. And then I think for the large majority of the folks here, the 75%, which if we polled 4 people, 3 of them would say they don't like Dish Wireless, Boost Mobile, Boost Infinite. It's complicated. It might be the fact that they have a very rough, around the edges distribution methodology, where to find the services, how to get active. Might be the BYOD difficulty in activation, buying phones, phone lock policies. Maybe it's the plan changes. Maybe it's plans being different on the website compared to retail stores. Maybe it's a lack of retail presence. Maybe it was the change of plans, the removal of unlimited data a few years ago. I mean, it could have been anything, but there is a lot. And I think the sentiment towards Dish Wireless, Boost, and Boost Infinite is down across the entire industry, amongst consumers, and amongst the SMT Nation as well. They clearly performed the worst out of all the polls. The others, the other one that was kind of bad was AT&T, and I think there's some similarities between these two companies in some ways, and most of it I think has to do with negativity in the more recent sense, right? That's the way it's kind of been recently as things have developed. But it's never too late for things to change, and of course with some improved policies and execution, you can make changes at a company and be more well received by the marketplace. So we're holding out hope they can do that for the sake of competition within the industry. Let me know what you guys think of these results. 466 votes. All right, 25% like what Boost Mobile is doing, 75% don't. Do those numbers surprise you, or do you think that's exactly what you thought you'd see? Better, worse? And then if you like Boost, tell me why. And if you don't like Boost, tell me why. Excited to read your comments down in the comment section. You're all the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.